Alan Farley from LSSC Sports Coaching. So today I'm going to be doing a little dribbling skills exercises for people 7 to 10. Okay, obviously these are going to be skills that hopefully you've never done before, but also things that you can improve on. Also things you can do in your garden, in your living room, in your dining room. Hopefully things that you don't need much space for. That's the whole point of this. Stuff you can do when you're bored and locked down. However, it's going to be a bit more intense than the other session I did before, so make sure we do get our water in, okay? So the first little skill we're going to do, okay, is a step over. Now, I know that many of us have done a step over before. However, there's no harm in practicing these, because when you watch your football matches, the best players always use step overs. If we want to look at Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo, you look at Messi, he likes to step over, Neymar likes to step over. And I know there's going to be a few Geordies watching this one, and I know Alan St. Maximin likes to step over as well. But before we do it, for those that haven't done it before, because there will be some people that haven't done it before, okay, I'm going to take you through the technique of how to do it. So for this one, I'm right-footed, okay, a step over. So I only stand on the left-hand side of the ball with a single step over. So what I've got to do, I've got to get my right foot inside the ball, sorry. And it's, as I just said before, it's like getting onto a bike. So getting on the bike, we do not go like this. Just like the football, if we try to get around the ball like this, I'm just going to fall over and topple over. I'm not going to have the balance. So just like getting on the bike, but instead of going up and over like that, your foot needs to stay as close to this ball as possible at all times, okay? It is guarding this ball from a defender. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to demonstrate it, go through it slowly, then go through it a bit quicker. So imagine I've got my slider, which obviously isn't a defender, but this is the best I can do with it at the moment. So if I was doing it, I would go up to it, stop the ball if you have to, that's absolutely fine if you don't have it, but if you're obviously quite good at this skill or done it before, you can do it when moving. The quicker you do it, the more it's going to be helpful in the game. So I go up the ball, sell my step over, right foot's going that way, and with my other foot, I'm going to take the ball away. So just in the game, imagine it was a defender, what I'm trying to do with my right foot, sell him to go this way, and take the ball away with my other foot, so I go that way. Okay, so I'll do it a bit quicker. So obviously when you've got that one, which a lot of people will do quite quickly, you can then move into a double step over, or a triple step over, or a quadruple step over. I'm just going to go through the double step over. The more comfortable you get, the more you can do. You can give yourself a little challenge, which could be roll the ball, and you can't touch it again, you've got to do as many step overs as you can. That could be a little challenge you want to do, that's absolutely fine, work these step overs. Because in the game, if you can use them right, you can step overs are great. I didn't mention Mars and Greenwood, they are some of the best in the Premier League right now. So, I'm going to do a little double step over that. I'm going to go through it again, just like a single one. So, right foot goes over, sell it. But if you've done it in the game, people are going to expect you to go that way. So, now, instead of using your left foot to kick the ball away, you're going to do exactly the same thing, go around, sell the defender, that you're going this way now. I'm still in control of the ball, but I'm able to flick it past the defender and go out to the side, the other side. In the game though, if you get very good, you can do it as many times, and when the defender commits to you, that's when you take the ball away, not when you choose. But that's up to you, that's after lots of practice, okay? Now I'm going to go straight into it. So it's just like before, double step over, go a bit slower, so it's 1, 2, go. Oh, I took the defender. But you get the gist. It's going to be quick feet and you're gone. You're not meant to be doing it slowly, because if you do it slowly, it's obviously going to be easy for a game. When you do get back to it, hopefully very soon, then you're going to get tackled. Quickly and go. If you've got more space and you want to go out wider in the garden or something, that's absolutely fine. Go out wider. I have to go quite narrowly out. You are trying to get the ball away. So if you want to hit the ball out wide and go with it, that's fine. Just make sure you're in control. Right, so now we've done our little skill, one little skill, we're now going to do a little turn, a little basic turn that we might have done before as well. What this is called a Cruyff turn. Cruyff turn comes from Johan Cruyff, one of the best centre forwards to ever play the game, in my opinion, and this is his turn because he did it in all his games. I know, so what it is, a turn is not going to try and go past the defender like the skill, like a step over, it's trying to go away from the defender. Turn away from him, so you're out of danger. So imagine I was a striker, there wasn't much space, coming into my defender. What we've got to do with a Cruyff turn, we are using the inside of our feet. So this is the inside of our foot, I'm right footed, so I'll be using my right. If you're left, you'll be using left. And what you've got to do, you've got to try and hook the ball at the front of it. So at the front of the ball here, not to the side, because if you try and hook the ball at the side, it's not going to go backwards. If you try and hit it at the front, it's just going to be like a little pass. You've got to try and get your whole foot around it, and you're going to hook it back through. But obviously in the game, we're not going to be doing it like that. You can actually be doing it properly, like full speed. Or maybe even have to sell it, like a shot or like a fake shot or a fake pass. So if I was coming, dribble that ball, go for it, I'll come back in and I'm gone. Turn back there. If you're going around the ball and you're hitting it on the side, like I just said, or the top, or you're not going to get control, you're hitting it too hard, that's rubbish. If you do that, you're just going to lose the ball in a real game. You can't be going around turning like that. You've got to be in control. So when I'm saying selling it is in the fact you've sent the shot and you're turning and going. So I'll do it one more time, using the inside of my foot again, as this slide as a defender. So I'm coming up to it, sell it, and I'm back around, turn it and go. Right, I know a lot of us would have done that quick turn before, especially if you come on our courses like what we like to do. Get you in the simple turns and the skills. But for now, we're going to now advance it up a bit. So we have done the quick turn, which only uses one part. So you're flicking it with the inside of your foot and going backwards. But now we're going to do something else. We're going to do something called a McGeady spin. McGeady used to play for Everton, what a great club that is. He also used to play for a team called Sunderland, which I know a lot of you don't like. So for McGeady spin, it's just going to be like a quick turn. So with your right foot, you're going to be trying to hook the ball back. But however, we're not going to be hooking it to go backwards. Because if I was doing it against this defender, what I'd want to do, I'd want to hook it so I go past him. Okay, so what I'll do, when I do a McGeady spin, it's a quick turn. But with my other foot, my left foot, I'm going to be using my outside and hitting it forward. So I didn't explain it very well there, sorry. So I'll do a quick turn, and with my left foot, the outside of it, I'm going to be hitting the ball so it flicks to the right hand side. This is a very tough skill, okay? This isn't one I'm not expecting anyone to get first time. It is a very hard skill. Even I'm struggling a little bit. It's just something fun, something more advanced, something different. So when we do it, go with this slider, inside, left foot, go. Now obviously in a real game, you need to do it a lot quicker. So if I was to try and do it quickly, you gotta try and keep it under control. So you go in like that. Obviously, the better you get, the more control you got. I'm struggling here, it's a lot of small space. I'm just a little trick I thought off for you right there, a little turn, just spice it up a bit, getting more interested in that skill. Right, so after doing a few more tricks and skills, practicing a bit more, make sure you get your drink just like me. Oh God, what a lovely cup that is. So now, we're getting to a bit at the end. I've only showed you 2 skills. A few weeks or something next week I might do more skills and more skills. If you like what you see, if you want to learn more skills, just give us a comment, a like, or send Steady Sports Coaching a DM. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But now we're going to get to the end bit where I said we're going to do a challenge. My challenge for the older ones, okay, is send in your best skill, your best turn, your best trick. We only went through a few there. Okay, but there's hundreds. I'm speaking about tricks that you think that you might have never done before, you just think about in your head. Okay, we want to see it. My entry is going to be a flip-flap. A flip-flap is a very hard skill to do. Only some of the best players have managed to do it, such as Rashford, Mbappe, Richarlison, James Rodriguez. But what it is a very hard skill. I'll try and go through it with you first, and I'll try and show you first and then explain it. I think that might be easier for this one. So I'm going up to it, like that. So if you've seen there, as I say, I'm not the best at it, okay, but if you've seen there, what you've got to do, you've got to try and get your right foot, so the outside of my right foot, or left foot if you're left footed, what I'm trying to do is make sure, using the inside, I then push that out and then somehow flip my right foot inside. I can't even do it with it, right foot and then flip to my left foot. But it's not going to be a one, because it's not 1-2, it's not a 1-2 movement, it's one fluid movement. If you're struggling to understand what I'm trying to get at here, you can obviously, there's loads of videos on it. Just type in footballers doing flip-flaps on YouTube and you'll see loads. And it is a fabulous skill. If you master this and we see you doing this, we're going to be very, very impressed. If you're a FIFA fan, this skill is a 5-star skill. So it is a very, very tough skill to do. So I'll do it one more time, go through it, right foot in, out, left. Right, so as I said before, this is the challenge. This is my entry to the challenge, but also I want you to work on it. This is a very good skill to know. One not many people will have in their locker. And with the time you got in your hands now is one to practice on. So I'll do my entry, have a little go, and then, yeah, I'll say my word. Right, thank you again for listening. I hope this has helped. I hope you get a bit of fun out of it. I've enjoyed it, keep me fit Hope everyone's doing well and safe, and we'll see you all very, very soon at the courses. Hope to see some new faces as well. As I say, send your challenges in, either the Eastside Sports Coaching on Facebook, Instagram. We'll definitely comment whatever. If I see any comments on anything, I'll definitely comment as well. Very, very, yeah, fun little things to do. Good to see you all, and hopefully see you all very soon. Up the toffees.